from Bullion Lanes in Montclair, here for the title matches of the So Cal Doubles Classic. Sold out, 76-team field. We're down to the final two teams in each division. Behind that pole, I promise, is 13-time champ Elias O'Halloran coming on the screen. He is taken on with his partner, Caitlin Avagani. He's taken on Kyle Duster and Kevin Massey. A lot of good storylines there. We'll get back to that right now. This is Chase and Who. He is teamed up with Aaron Shepard as the number 2 seeds. They won their semifinal match. They're playing top seeds. These guys, Zeke Guzman and Chase Quinn. It was a star-studded scratch division field and then a super star-studded scratch division top 4. Everybody knows Caitlin around here meaning North America, as she struck her first. They're bowling Baker. She strikes in the third to give her team 3 in a row. Aaron doubled in the 10th frame to beat the Ingrams, father and son team, there to get to the title match. The handicap difference is 25, which I will tell the crowd. Which I will tell the crowd after Zeke bowls here. Try and pause in between. Kevin Massey's got one career title that came this year, but he is so rapidly improved. He has proven over and over again he belongs with these big names that we got filling up these finals fields. Him and Duster won a close semifinal match, 213 to 207 over Daniel Hong and Leo Dushichin. Kevin goes hard and straight at that 10 pin. He covers it without any problem. Guzman does the same for his 16.
Now, folks, the handicap difference here is 25. Aaron and Jason have to win by 25 to tie, 26 to win.
Well, here's a 19-time champ that we haven't seen on camera in a couple of years. It's Kyle Duster. He's trying to get to number 20 and let the rest of his alumni know that he made the 20 title club. He will count it, and so will we. They trail by 10 for that early triple. This is the lane he bowled on in the last match. He was carrying every light hit in the last match. This time, 2-4-8-10. See everybody playing that deep inside line on Brooklyn Street. Lots of 200s, lots of high rev rate. And Wynn will take that as he gets a lazy Brooklyn for the first strike for his team in the title match. Who and Shepard have made up quite a bit of that 25-pin difference already. As a result of the early double, Kyle got a shot at this 2-4-10. He's going to hook at it. Just a 4 or 2 more, he would have had it. Big thanks to the whole bowling team, Al and everybody for having us. Sell out with a wait list. Doubles are popular. Who in the third? They got 3 in a row to open up the title match. O'Halloran and Caitlin teaming up this year after bowling against each other for the title last year. It was Solomon and Caitlin winning the title last year over Elias and Zach Ryan. Zach is now a B, and he hurt his stinger. Poor Zach. He messed up his arm, so we didn't see him today. Hopefully he'll be back in time for later doubles. Problem with these single pin as well. Early lead for them. Back here for singles tomorrow. Doubles in Seattle, doubles in Phoenix, and doubles in Vegas. And it's main event already. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Join the Elite 10 title club. All of those titles are scratched. You never won a handicap title. She's got doubles and plenty of singles. She has been winning scratch JBT events against guys and gals over 22 years old for a long time now. She is proof positive that age is just not the deciding factor. It's ability and talent, and skill and practice and practice and practice. Practice. The reason our younger kids are so darn good is because they play the younger kids all the time. I will die on that hill, as they say. I don't want to die. I will fight very hard on that hill as well. And a big double there from Zeke. This team's just trying to stay in shouting distance right now. It'll be up to Chase to get a big chill here and catch up some. He's just chilling, having some water. Now hang on, he should be, yeah, there we go. Baker format, so each bowler will bowl 5 frames on one lane, so there's a lot of strategy for figuring out what lane you will be stuck on for this whole match. Duster been on the left all day, so he's really trying to circle him around. The good shots and good breaks he was getting in the last game have gone away. His light hits become 2 4-8-10s, and his high hit almost a big 4. Yikes, big trouble for Duster. In a row would be really nice, and he gets it, tripping that 4-pin. Duster 2 out, their team is in a heap of room right now. That's only 92 for 6 frames. Elias and Caitlin put a hammerlock on it. They'll drop the PBA junior shirts, all JBT events. Get the PBA junior points towards the Jim Wells scholarship prizes. At the end of the calendar year, a solid 9 to slow things down for just a minute. Moon Shepherd working on front 4. Oh, everything wiggling in front of the 7. Elias, the defending bowler of the year in SoCal, he had the highest point lead over second place in any of the other 9 divisions tour-wide that we run in. He clocked the field, is what we're trying to say, and he still bowls U17. So, a pair of young talents, as does Caitlin. Caitlin's not bowling at JBT. She's usually on a college recruitment visit these days, and she is rather highly recruited, as you can imagine. That was back-to-back solid 9s for their team. These balls are powerful. Bourbon Street has no hope. Tell you what, Shepherd needed 2 strikes in the 10th to get here. He nailed it, and he's looked fantastic ever since. Front 4, square strike, big lead. Jay Guzman up next to try and do something about it. Lots of excitement all day long. We had a Powerball winner today. Haven't had one since June. Bryson Hunkins nailed it for a quick $1,000. Plenty of backups, so the jackpot will stay right there. Zeke really needs this and dead flushes it. My goodness. Bourbon Street, one of the easier patterns we lay out, a high friction surface doesn't mesh very well with it. Not everybody agrees on the pattern's difficulty, or therefore. There you have it. Point being, give these guys just a little bit of area and they will smoke the lanes. Way over average in handicap, way plus in scratch. So what do you do with your Kyle here? You 210 and then you big forward. Make a ball change and make an area move. Yeah, that's a whole different zone. Way lefter and a ball change. He knows his game. That's why he's had a successful stint on the regional tour. That's a big and a correct move. Kyle, give his team a chance. They still have room for G12. Elias and Caitlin have to stay clean in that case. Step 1 board stage is going to be sparing up. Oh! So that spare went from easier to harder back to easier as he gets both the 6-9 out of that and only leave the 3-10. Obviously, an excellent spare shooter is going to switch from plastic. Try and fit the ball between the 3 and the 10. Just like that, boy, made that look easy. Can Lou and Shepherd keep on rolling? Toughest test for the team so far here. 4-5s are tough. What's left in the oil is in that area. If they're right too early, it'll look right bad as well. Got to see Caitlin's brother Josh today. He's off in college. Glad to see him. Of course, John and Caitlin, their usual doubles team, the Shorty Powerhouse, made a run but couldn't get to the doubles. Boy, it just looks like a walk in the park for having on you there. strikes in the 90s, spare at the 7th, and strikes 5-3-1. Wow, that's a real nice spare for chasing. Not easy at all. So most of these guys wearing the IM tag, they were their crowd title sponsors around the brand, along with the brands and fronts. Got 7 IM styles coming up. The 8th and last fall for Caven, that keeps their team alive once again. And a nonplussed look on Duster's face as he knows he's put his team behind the 8 ball and now needs a double to give them a chance. 2 strikes. There's a mark and good count for Elias in the 10th. Never know. He's on a easier pattern. It is never a gimme. Title match bowling. Aaron just raw power. He 2 hands. He pulls up on it and just torques the ever-living heck out of it. And despite torquing the ever-living heck out of it, if you float it too much, you can do things like that. 5-7 makes things a little more interesting over there. These 2 guys are starting to do some math over there saying, wait, maybe we should crack this. Very makeable split from him. Right now, Buster must get this first one. Yeah, didn't happen. Be close. Alright, so that's 175 on the scoreboard. Which leads them virtually tied. Again, this 25 pins. So that was a devastating open for Shepard right there. Really changed the complexion of this match as Zeke was able to shake herself this time. It's going to be runner-up for Kyle and Caven. No shame at all again against the quality of the field they were against. But he'll be aggravated. He woke up this morning a 19-time champ. He'll go to sleep tonight a 19-time champ. Hard to get to 20. It's hard to get to 1, let alone get to 10 or 20. Problem with the spare for Zeke. It's a 1-pin lead on the scoreboard. They get 25 more, so 26-pin lead. 2 frames to go. It's all about filling frames for a win right now. Last shot he's got to do is he's done all the odd number frames. Strike he loves, spare he should gratefully take. Super deep on that ball. It fades the whole way though, right into the 1-3. That ball just faded and faded and faded and faded, and it got there. It'll be 225 for Kate Elias. I believe that's 15 for Elias. Caleb has lost track. We'll research overnight where that puts her. 25 to 190 is the final. There's your champs. There's the hug. There's the 9th frame for who. Gotta have it. And he does. These little guys, Jason and Chase, unrelated. What, they're about 490 pounds, something like that. And they just come up as clutch as the Team USA bowlers to their right. Constantly impressed. How good these guys are under pressure. Well, we already know Aaron's been good under pressure today. He struck out in the last game to get here. He really needs to do it again to make things interesting. Much like Duster, he has to strike on this ball. No! Kind of a carbon copy of the previous shot. Got the 5 out. The 7 tickled and did not fall. Now they can only get 215. That's not going to be enough. Nope, they got 212 if they double gutter the other way. So our top seeds are going to defend their turf in the title matches is Caitlin Elias, Win and Scratch, Zeke, and Chase Win in handicap. Aaron's disappointed right now, but he's only there because of how good he did in the game before. Good crowd sitting around. Everybody's ready to bowl team, right? it's a victory lap for Zeke. The last time I saw him on camera, it was not a victory lap. We'll just leave it at there. Today it's going to be all spots. I believe on top of everything else, they were the last people in the tournament. I said we had a waiting list today. There was 2 open spots. They got one of the 2. So the last shall be first, as it turns out. Well, Zeke won. There's no question about that. I don't know if Chase is one rocking that Dodger lid there. I guess we're in the LA area. We'll let him get away with that. 226 scratch was plenty. Good stuff here from the So Cal Doubles. We'll have fun in the singles tomorrow. These 2 take all the way. Good sportsmanship here. We love it.
That's the first time.
Off. Well.